Good afternoon, I'm meteorologist Diane Phillips, and we've been working with a cloudy, kind of gloomy Wednesday, and even some of us have seen a few sprinkles. But we are going to have some changes coming in the forecast, and really the mechanism that's going to change things for us is going to be moving in later on this evening. So for our Wednesday, we have the cloudy icon, the clouds, the rain. We have that for today, maybe a few peaks of sun at best, maybe kind of fighting through those clouds. But I'm happy to see that we will have some sun returning back into the forecast. By the time we get to the weekend, rain clouds, yes, are in view. We will have some sun by Sunday, and then we are going to be back. So it's kind of a little more of an active pattern as far as bringing those rain clouds into the forecast. You will find that we have just scattered showers here on radar. So they're going to be on and off throughout the day, because as we zoom out, you're going to find that we still have a few more bands that are going to be sweeping through. The cold front, though, it's actually right behind this last little round of rainfall. You can see that where we have that dry kind of blank area, that's where we have dry air moving in. So where we have this cold front, that rain is out ahead of it. Now overnight we ran the chance for at least a few sprinkles, but we've had dry air really close to the surface in the ground. So as that rain falls through, it actually evaporates before it reaches the ground. So we just have to build a little more moisture in here. So by the time these later rounds of rain move in, we should by then have a little more moisture. But you will find green on and off on radar with the WTOL 11 weather app throughout the afternoon and even into the evening. But in the afternoon, when we have the clouds and no rain, you are going to have that steady gusty breeze out there, and yet a few showers will still try to work their way through. So we'll have the rounds of rain through about midnight, and then that forecast still will have a few sprinkles by Friday. It's going to slowly start to dry out, and those showers will come to an end, and then you'll notice kind of that cooler breeze that moves in, takes place then behind the cold front. You will find as we head into Thursday, though, that we do have, well, hopefully a few peaks of sun, but we will still have a little more cloud cover. Now, those rain chances for us, those are going to be here for mainly today, and then that isolated sprinkle chance mainly Thursday morning. But by Friday, dry weather for high school football games. Saturday, I know a lot of us have plans to be outside. It's fall. We have a lot of those activities that we want to do. And that 30% chance, not meaning that we have a washout, it means that you have to check radar if you're going to be going out and about. Sunday, dry day, going to be the best day to get out. Like I said, Saturday, not going to be too bad, though, to head out there. And then Monday, looking at another round of rainfall. Now, temperatures still to come. You are going to find that we, well, have the heat for now with temperatures in the mid-70s. And then, well, that cold front really kind of knocks us down a little bit. We're going to be in the lower 60s for highs as we get through the rest of the work week into the weekend. And whew, it really cools out. Next Monday into the first half of next week, highs into the low to mid-50s. It's going to feel like November outside before, well, thankfully, you will find those temperatures, they kind of bump up a little bit, at least getting us close to those 60s, even maybe the mid-60s by late next week. Now, looking at that full weekend forecast, as you're making plans, maybe going to try to take in some fall color, you are going to find that temperatures will be in the lower 60s if you're walking or maybe taking a bike ride. Just keep in mind, Saturday is the wet day, Sunday will be the cool and dry day. Very pleasant to be outside. So overall the weekend, though we have to work with some rain, thankfully, though, it's not a complete wash. Now, highs, those are going to be still mild again today in the mid-70s, but the clouds, those are going to play a factor with those temperatures. However, southwest winds, those, though it's going to be breezy, will help to bring in just a little more of that heat before that cold front passes this evening, keeping those rain chances in our forecast. We will find those 60s to get us here through the work week and dry weather for Friday. Then that weekend, it's kind of on and off with the wet weather Saturday, Monday, but in the extended forecast, we have dry conditions, some sun hopefully to work its way back in to help warm up those temperatures as well. However, keep in mind the low Tuesday morning, you'll probably have to turn the furnace on. We'll have temperatures right at freezing, 32 degrees, and then even Wednesday morning of next week, still going to be hovering around that freezing mark. So we have some cold air that is going to be moving in. So socks, blankets, you know the drill, to stay warm when that forecast starts to get a little bit chilly. Of course, though, as the Halloween holiday gets closer, you're probably wanting to see how that forecast looks. Once that gets into our 10-day stretch, be keeping an eye on those updates with the WTOL 11 weather app.